imprint rings are water spots that form on the car over and over and over again. So every time it rains or every time a sprinkler goes off or the water just gets onto your car, usually they'll start to find like a little happy place and they'll dwell there. And every time the sprinkler goes off or it rains, they'll find that same place and they'll keep landing there and forming a puddle. And over time, the corrosive elements in the water actually leave etching in that irregular round shape on the paint, which is what we call a water spot. Now, this type of water spot, it's not going to wipe off. In fact, we just used this car for a video to show how to safely wash a car without inducing scratches. So that means we rinsed it, we foamed it, we rinsed it, contact wash, and rinsed it. So this thing's been washed a lot, and the spots aren't gone, and that's my point. Some types of water spots, they're not going to wipe off and they're not going to wash off. So now you're stuck with machine polishing. Now to do this, you can pretty much use any quality polish, you know. I'm going to use the Dr. Beasley's Z1. This is an all-in-one ceramic. So it's going to remove the water spots, leave a little ceramic protection behind. Now, which type of pad you'll need is going to depend on just how long those water spots have been on there, if they've been baking on in the sun. But normally you want to try with something that's fairly soft, like a polishing pad. So I've got the I got the Buff and Shine Edge Guard pads here. This is what they call the Blueberry. It's kind of heavy polishing. I'm hoping I don't need that aggressive of a pad, so I'm just going to try the basic yellow foam polishing pad. And this is a simple polisher. You can pick one of these up cheaper. It's like 40 bucks. Okay, so I centered up my foam polishing pad. This is a Dr. Beasley's Z1. And in most cases, most water spots like this, what I call imprint rings or crater etchings, they should polish out fairly easily. If they don't, that's a really bad sign. Okay. Okay, so that was basically 4 section passes. I went over the area side to side 4 times. That's what you call a section pass. Now we'll come wipe this off. Now, if 4 section passes didn't remove them, that would tell me that these are probably kind of baked on. They've been there for a long time. And it may take a few more passes to actually work them off. But they will come off. For the most part, they're topical. They may etch a little bit into the paint, but they're mostly topical. Okay, so that means they're on the surface. Okay, so I always like to start with the ugly, the foreside, which is full of water spots. Then we'll come over to the side I polished. And they are 100% gone.